Spanish.
Yes.
Okay. How was your weekend?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I went to see Bert.
Who'd you go to see Bert with?
Ian.
You did?
Yeah.
How'd you get there?
Ian picked me up with Tom's. With
So
your
Ian didn't pick you up. Tom picked you up.
Tom picked me up.
Yeah. Yeah. And then what'd you guys do?
We went to go see Bert, then we went back to my place.
You and Ian?
Yeah.
You guys smoke a little weed?
We did, yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
saw the Pantses, saw Joe.
They were like, there's a black gentleman.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Yeah. I always, for some reason, think of a teabag as like colonial.
She does seem very colonial, yeah.
Question for you, Joe.
Yes, Michael.
Miss Teabag is a single woman, correct?
That is correct.
I found somebody that I think would be great for her.
Oh,
really?
Somebody that really enjoyed her company.
Oh, who is that?
Somebody that was telling me this weekend that they were like, I met, they didn't call her Teabag, and I said, "What? She was great. We were talking, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, is this a possible love connection?
Yeah.
But I know who it is.
Who?
Is it Tom?
Tom.
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know the age. Are they similar in age? Because Tom's probably my age.
I got to tell you, I don't know Tom's age.
I think Tom's
no.
a little bit older, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom's
But
age
also,
is
what does that make you feel? Isn't that your hammock partner?
Listen, she's I'm
He'll walk her
single,
down the
but-
aisle.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll light a candle.
She's
for
a
her.
free agent.
Yeah.
She's a free agent. I don't know. Tom was like, she was really nice, and we talked and hung out. And I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
She's a blast.
sweetheart. Yeah.
I go, there's nothing negative about her. We've made all the bad stuff up.
Yeah.
So you guys went to the show,
Yes.
and then what? You went back to your place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question:
Yes.
How much did you guys give Tom for driving you?
Ian is the one that handles all that, so I have no idea.
The answer is zero.
Oh.
Zero. How do you guys have Tom drive you and not give him any money at all?
I do like I
he's
said,
a slave that works for you.
I did not. That is not usually my thing. But
don't you feel some partially responsible? You're in the car.
right? Yeah. Well, like I said, normally Ian handles all that. He just said, "I'm picking you up."
Is he your manager?
No, he just said, "I'm coming to pick you up." I said, "Okay, I don't know."
Yeah, but then when you were in a limousine going to the show, aren't you like for a second you're like, oh, we got to take care of this guy? Like, does that enter your mind at all?
Yes, like I said, I always ask Ian. Do you
did
need
you ask
help with
Ian?
anything? I always ask him if he needs help with any money.
Did you ask him?
Of course I did. Yeah, he said no. Don't worry about it.
And then he just didn't pay Tom.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess not.
You cheap son of a bitches.
Me, I don't know why I'm getting.
You were in
into
it.
this.
You were in it.
I mean, I just got picked up.
It's as much your car as it is Ian's.
I felt like
I have a
lady.
question.
Yeah.
So, does the money that he'd pay Tom, does that all go to Tom, or is there any money for gas and wear and tear on the vehicle?
No, there was no money whatsoever.
No. I know that there's no money, but I'm saying, should there have been money, and said money, how is it broken down? Does Tom get all the money, or does some of that money go to putting gas in the car, or do you get any money?
I don't want any money. I'm concerned with Tom's time being taken. Tom lives in Spring Hill.
Yeah.
And he's driving all the way to St. Pete to take Spanish to a show. And then Tom has to come all the way back and get me because I'm going to the next show. And all that inconvenience, not $1 for Tom.
Oh, man.
$1.
That's tough.
Wow.
That is, you did it.
I didn't do it.
Okay, I do have to say this.
Okay,
though.
all right. Come in. Come on.
I just have a question. Is it possible they paid him through one of the 100 apps that you can get
No
money
one was
from?
paid to Tom. No money was paid to Tom.
Well, because like I said, like sometimes like Spanish will be like, oh, I sent you money, and I look on Venmo, I'm like, it's not there, and he's like, well, it's on Zelle, and then you got to go through your bank account. You know what I mean?
No money was.
Okay.
I asked Tom because Tom was like, I can't drive Spanish and Ian because I have to take you. And then he was like, well, you're going to 2 different shows. I could take you there, but I can't take you home. And he was like, I guess Ian, I don't know, we talked to, said, okay. So Tom drove all the way from Spring Hill, picked up cheap number 1 and cheap number 2, drove them to the show, and then left to come get me, and nobody paid Tom for his time or inconvenience.
Well,
Wow.
I mean,
Rude.
maybe he just didn't get to pay Tom yet. Ian didn't get to pay Tom yet, but he'll be here later.
No, because Ian wanted to use it the next day.
Okay.
And Joey had it. It was
Right.
out, so he couldn't do it. Or I think Tom said, I'm going to need gas money. And he said, no. You're just too cheap. You're both too cheap. That's the problem.
Well, I mean, like I said, I've never paid Tom when Ian has come pick me up, but I always offer.
So
to
you
give
don't
Ian
even,
money.
you never pay.
Oh, like I said, Ian is always the one that talks to Tom. I don't talk to Tom about him coming to pick us up. It's always something that Ian hooks up. So yeah. So I always ask Ian if he needs money.
Might have to put you guys on restriction.
I don't mind. Like I said, I could Uber.
Here's the thing. Tom has a real job.
Mm-hmm.
He works a good job, and he has to go there. Like he drove last night. Drove Joey until like 1 o'clock in the morning, and then has to go to his real job the next day. So he has to be properly compensated for his time.
I agree. I agree. Yeah, I did not realize that it was happening. So,
Well, have you paid him yet?
me?
Yeah, I mean,
No,
you've been talking about it. Get on the apps.
Yeah, no, I'm just hearing about it now, Carmen.
Well, I mean, see, there's a difference between you and I. If I borrowed somebody's car, like say you were going out of town and I didn't have a car, and you should use my car when you're out of town. I would take that car, I would use it, and then before I gave it back to you, I would fill it up with gas and make sure it's clean.
Yeah.
That's what my father taught me.
Okay.
When I didn't do that when I was young and I borrowed somebody's car, and he was like, no, this is how you return a car. So now I know. You return it full of gas and clean.
I understand.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll text Tom. I'll text Tom now.
Well, no, I don't. It's too late now.
What do you mean it's too late
It's
now?
too late. It's too late.
It's too late.
It's the damage is done.
I don't want the damage to be done.
I mean,
Damn it.
Tom still needs to get paid.
Tom still needs to give in.
I paid him.
You did?
Yes, of course.
Well, can I give you money?
No, I don't want your dirty money.
Oh, boy.
I don't want your sloppy seconds money.
It's not sloppy seconds money. It's fresh money, fresh printed money.
You can't have a guy. Now there's a squeak in the wheel in the thing now when you drive, and I hear.
Oh, really?
I think it was your fault.
I did not squeak any wheels. I did not squeak any
It
wheels.
was working fine when I had it, and then all of a sudden you had it. Now I got it back.
Michael, I feel terrible about this. I just want to know how I can make it better.
I don't know. Just don't ever use it again.
I will not ever use it again. I will encourage Ian to pay the man his monies.
Oh, I wouldn't bring it up to you.
I'm scared. I don't know
Wait.
what to do.
I don't want him to get angry.
You're not going to bring it up to him?
I don't know.
Mike?
I can fight Spanish. I can't fight Ian.
I don't know, man. I don't want to fight anybody.